Look, they don't even know. I mean.
Oh, fuck me.
Don't get it.
Yeah, sound effects and shit.
Just lying like that.
God damn, the fucking temperature dropped. Now it's raising. It's not me.
Mind you, she's a wrestler, by the way, that chick. Yeah. I remember her.
I would say be more submissive.
Really? Okay, so you're not submissive now.
Just saying that says so much, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, dude. All I do is restart. You too, hurry up, fucking blood pressure reader. Okay. A little bit healthy. CO2, maybe my EKGs too. Okay. 80 BPS, 115. At 5 cents, a bit low.
So I'm married, kids,
This fucking shit's stressing me out.
and then new pussy, because it's expensive, a new pussy collection.
Check my EKGs now.
She watches the show, so she has.
Tell them what you think of me.
So you want him to subscribe to your way of thinking? Can you pause that real quick? So that goes into like what I said, like the solipsism, like with chicks. At least she's honest about it. Like, oh yeah, I want him to think the way that I think. And so many girls, like if you ask them their number one complaint, I wish guys think the way that I think. Well, the way that you think is retarded because you think off of your emotions. The last thing you want is to think like a woman. If you think like a woman as a guy and actually follow that lead, like you should think like a woman, like knowing what they want, etc. You understand them, but never think like them because when you think like them, you're going to be emotionally erratic and a retard and girls aren't attracted to you.
When you do things like this, you guys are like, you had a dad. You were great. You didn't have a dad.
Yeah.
Didn't have a dad. Okay. Broke. Had money.
We collect info and we're like, for the street. It's kind of funny because we have sound effects and we say
Where'd it go? What the fuck?
she was like,
Why the fuck do they need to tell you, dude? Man, nope. God damn, now it's raining. Fuck, that explains the heat. I'm a liberal arts graduate. What the fuck does that mean? Oh my God, I worked in real estate back in like 2000, dude. That's, woo, I made about 100 grand, but damn, I had to put a yup. I had to put in work like a motherfucker.
Well, how much was the house? Oh, it was 700,000. Made 100,000. Now, if you really did something, you would be like, 106, motherfucker, right?
You know? Or they'll say they're in real estate. I'm like, oh, how many properties do you own? Oh, I run an Airbnb. Oh, well, do you like own it or do you not just manage it for someone else? Bro, it's never their own shit.
Or you say, what's like a 109C? Oh, I have to look at my computer.
Yeah.
That's bitch.
It's 1030 exchange.
1030 exchanges is tax-free for us that you have to file before you actually make any fucking deal that would actually a property that's on sale. You would illegally put it on hold until you're able to file 1035. Then you, to the receipt, then file legally are able to sell it. Normally you will want to do that when you already have a buyer, which is what they call is flip it, that motherfucker. Flip them burgers. I know there's a letter there. I forgot what letter. It's like the I-435 or something like that. It's, a lot of people don't know this. Go ahead and give it in. Whoever's listening, yeah, if you're in the United States, bro, this fucking file will make you a ton of fucking money. And you can sell each file, which is just 2 pages, actually 1. Just had to flip it, fill it in the front and the back. So it's just 1. I used to do it back in the days, and it's still valid. That E435. It is to actually not pay the fee for any legal residential thing, investigation. I forgot what they do, but it's an immigration file. But without that fucking file, you have to pay $5 grand. You tell me what's cheaper. Hey, buddy, you won't pay me $500 so I can exempt you from actually paying $5 grand. Making about $5 grand a day. Fuck, it was a headache. These motherfuckers lie. And that's the shit there. You can't fucking lie. It's immigration.
see things.
Incoming
Shut up.
transmission.
People do things sexually. It's only when a man does, which is cool. You want that? jogging, walking the dog, all this other shit. Drive around in Bentley, Roaches and some shit. They got like the ice that Rolexes, all this other shit. Got this blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, yeah, just been traveling several months or weeks, whatever the fuck it is. Why are you in the country of Europe? Now, get a picture of the beach.
I don't know.
Fucking craziness, and I have to explain this shit because the woke media is sitting there demonizing these guys.
No, it doesn't match. catching heat. But other than that, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Mind brain.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. cap.
You want to get the top guy? You gotta do a top guy. It's crazy, man. These dumbass. And I looked at
Are you a virgin?
given to me through my trust fund, right? You, on the other hand, you have to become super successful.
Stop the cap.
Except to me how what do you expect?
Yup. Yup. Preach, brother.
And with that, woo!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, man.
I'm on a Ric Flair type shit.
I can talk to you guys forever. You guys gotta make another trip down.
Yeah,
Bro,
absolutely.
we come down.
Yeah,
Thank you again
No,
for
no,
everything
this
in the
was
description, man.
Ric Flair shit.
It was
Woo!
Did you want to, before we go, the Putin thing? We didn't finish the Putin.
Now you got so for
There you go.
that actually talking into coming back.
Yeah.
Woo!
We'll do it.
Thank you so much.
I'm on some Ric
You
Flair
guys-
type shit.
Yeah,
Woo!
thank
I'm
you.
over here sweating shit. We're going.
No, funny. That was awesome.
No. Give your people the rent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did. Thank you very much. Now you got to come back for food,
Absolutely.
and all kinds of shit.
Absolutely, bro.
All
Yeah,
right.
we got more to talk about because
Yeah.
the point shit. I got a whole thing with that. Why the Western media wants it.
I know how busy you guys are. We'll schedule it tonight.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Silicon Valley Bank has collapsed.
Dang.
Federal regulators have taken control.
I'm on some Ric Flair type shit.
Raising concerns about the broader economy.
If we hadn't been driving our economy to easy money and then trying to really quickly undo that, we wouldn't be having these problems now.
Americans can rest assured that our banking system is safe.
In a special frontline investigation, we're now facing a world of many potential outcomes. The inside story of an age of easy money.
Every financial function had failed, and we had to restore them. Do you think it was a radical policy?
I most certainly did think it was a radical policy.
The Fed inject money into the economy by recent government stimulus programs.
When the Fed changes to the primary engine of economic growth, it's supposed to be our democratic institutions that do that, not the central bank.
And an uncertain future.
Whoopsie.
It's not just that we're getting more calls, it's that the folks who are calling are in greater distress.
Correspondent James G.
Fucking hyper. I'm so fucking hyper. I'm so fucking
Much higher unemployment.
Ric Flair type shit.
I
Woo!
wouldn't say it's remote.
Now on Frontline,
It really is difficult
Who?
to overstate how important this story is and how much it matters.
Who's?
I don't know if I can safely say that we're at the bottom. Because of
Alright, let's go ahead and finish this because I need to go collect my materials, missions, why isn't this bug going down? Go down, bitch. Okay. Where's the chandelier?
We're finished.
Is Powell ready to risk recession? This is
Chandelier, blah, 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 blah. Furniture features, storage, no. Ah, here we go. Nope. 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 Perfect.
Market, so maybe they'll just ease up a bit.
The market is, I think, anticipating that they're going to blink. Reducing inflation is likely to require a sustained period.
No. I like it. What are these ones?
The U.S. economy is clearly slowing from the historically high growth rates of 2021. I think the chair's objective is just a very concise message.
Luxury.
We know what our job is. Our job is to get inflation
Good luck. You guys are doing wars all over the motherfucker. That means war. AKA war. What is this?
I was thinking.
What am I watching?
Market I've seen it for years. Those who follow the decision making.
What the hell is this? Phone Live PBS. Boo! 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 Boo!
The hardest buy it.
It's like choosing between your rent and your food.
They do not.
You know what fixes that? Money! You know how you fix that? Money! Power! You know how you get that? Working! Investing! You know how I'm doing that? Lifestyle, Ric Flair, woo! Money! How'd I get through it? Investing! Money! Patient! Finally, Weinstein came to Rumble. Dark Horse Podcast. Move your fat ass. If I can put it here. Oh shit! I'm very surprised. Third floor. Documents. Newly unsealed court documents and Trump. That motherfucker's a hustler. If he did something, I guarantee you ain't never gonna find out about it. Why? Because he a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. And where he is, or where he's about to go. He just went first. All up in your face. If you don't want it, then get out of my way. fat ass, you're in the way. Christine Weinstein. Wait, is there anything else I can make other than that? Got it. No furniture in the hotel. God dang it, hurry up. Likey though with these dudes. Patio area. Nobody. Hurry up, eat whatever. Fucking diet I had. Funny fat It's gonna be 4 in the afternoon. Come on. Jesus is so serious. Wipe your fucking feet. I mean, I literally have to. What the fuck do I got to? Check your wife, homie. Check your wife. Please speed it up. Fight. My stomach is really going for real, yo. Absolutely. Fight. Fight. 7 in the evening, this guy told you, I love you. Then you spread your legs and you said, oh yes, baby. Come on. You don't know by now those white type of needs. Worst of the fucking worst. Those are the ones that tell you, okay, we can try. Those are the ones. Now tell me what to do. Man, my stomach is really rumbling. Get some more fat. What the hell? Where'd it go? Let's get him. Wait, what? Where am I putting it there? Oh yeah, I forgot. Folks dying. Lady. And we're going to dang it. Okay. Look. Get to the freaking point.
Says a lot.
Wait, that shit expressed through the air? What? These are supposed to be like tables.
Frogs are getting negative
Wait, I thought Alex Jones was crazy. In other words, studies. Huh? Where'd it go? what I was just saying. Dang it, my office gonna be on the other side. Yeah, I'm going. Keep telling me what the fuck it is. Nothing? No, let's just leave it like that. What the fuck? Why can't it move? They belong together. Oh, so they're kitchen appliance. Ah, man, I thought it was like. My bad. In other words, humans. You just said it. How can you verify whether or not it's actually being damaging to us living organism as human if there isn't a study that's long enough yet even exists to debunk or rectify or even tell you that you're wrong in most freaking cases? Really? DDT? Okay. I'm almost done here, so bear with it.
Associated defects and mirroring genital tract development. That's mice. So now we're talking actually about
I'm gonna do a little bit of exercise. Go take a little break.
And in utero and lactational exposure of male rats to one of these toxins.
Some more coffee.
And I think, and that paper is this, and it affects on spermatogenesis and reproductive capability. So many people will have heard tangentially or not so tangentially about lowering T levels, lowering fertility in men across the world, where one of the sets of explanatory factors is right here.
So, a couple more pieces of sort of expected. Oh, go ahead.
And that research was published in 1990.
92.
Yeah.
As you say, we've known about this for a very long time. So, you've got insects, most of which are involved in parasitizing plants. So they've been engaged in this arms race that we've been talking about. In comparison, and you're going to help me here as the herpetologist, frogs.
Should have brought my alligator hat.
Well, always.
Yeah.
But frogs are almost entirely predatory. Entirely? Is it one of these things where there's no exceptions or close to it?
Actually, this a new piece of research that I've been wanting to talk about forever is a new piece of work that suggests some pollinating frogs.
Pollinating.
But it's one out of 4,500, 5,000 species of frogs.
Well, that doesn't even necessarily mean that they're not. It could be that they're pollinating. They're going after insects that are in flowers, and they end up.
They may be herbivorous. It's sort of I need to look into it more.
Let's just say
the vast majority of them are hunters.
Majority
They're
are
insectivores.
Insectivores. There are some that eat some larger prey, but the point is they are not herbivores. They have not been involved in this arms race with plants for hundreds of millions of years, right?
I mean, they're second-order herbivores like most of us are.
Right, but the point is the insect surviving the encounter with the plant then detoxifies a great majority of the material inside the insect, and when the frog eats the insect, yeah, it'll get a little bit of whatever the insect just ate, so it will have dealt with some toxin, but very little, a tiny fraction of what insects deal with. So you would expect something that is built to disrupt insect physiology, and because male and female, despite what the modern academy is claiming to have discovered, male and female go back so far in an unbroken line of dividing things into a binary world of male and female that those patterns within animals that make you either male or female and not in the middle somewhere, except in rare disrupted cases.
Which don't leave direct descendants.
Right. So, you know, yes.
This is funny. I'm trying to figure out what to actually eat. Now, I already set up. I always think ahead of time. Prepare it also. Point is, I'm like, dang it, I had a pastrami and sausage sandwich and sub, and I also had a ribeye and steak. I had 3 Subways yesterday, homemade of course. Oh, that's real. So I'm looking at it again today because I prepared to have 2 days of each one, if that makes any sense. So as I'm looking in there, like, God, I had pastrami, I had sausage, and I had also, what do they call this? This is going to be the office. So if this is gonna be my work area or living, no, this would be the dining room area. Ugh. So I'm looking at this stuff and I'm looking and trying to figure out what am I going to eat, and I suddenly see something in the back. Hey, what the hell is this? And boom, wouldn't you know it? Chicken. Already in patty forms. So I'm like, oh, I haven't had chicken. Been having nothing but sausages, pastrami, which would be nothing but steak-wise. Why isn't it moving forward? So that answers that. And then when I look at it, I was like, good Lord, there's like 3. No, there were how many patties? 4. 4 patties in here. What the? So I'm having chicken sub. Bedrooms at the top. I'll coordinate later. I gotta go get some materials.
Yes, but they're errors. Those divided into male and female, not only within animals, but in an unbroken way within Animalia. And okay, so you've got mechanisms that are involved in taking something that is going to be male and going to be female, creating a dichotomous world. You've got plants which can survive better by disrupting something inside of an insect. But it's far easier to distort an insect than it is to kill it outright. Right? So distorting an insect by disrupting some process that causes there to be fewer insects. Gee, what kind of process could you disrupt that would cause there to be fewer insects? How about reproduction? That will make a lot fewer insects. So plants have explored every possibility here, but the point is you've got to give them a very high dose to actually do it, because the insects have seen it coming from hundreds of millions of years. The frogs haven't, right? So the point is the frogs are more like us, and in fact the frogs are probably more resistant to this stuff than we are, because frogs eating insects do get a little bit of this. They're not in a direct battle.
I see what you're saying.
But they do eat whatever the insects have consumed before the frog eats them.
That does point in the might be more resistant direction. Of course, the thing that points in the opposite direction is that being amphibians, amphibios, wherein most species tend to have some part of their in water and some part on land, some part breathing through the water and some part breathing through the air. If either system is contaminated, they are likely to show the results of it.
Yes, so, but I will also point out, though, that we actually don't know how that plays out, because, yes, you and I are not absorbing this stuff from ourselves unless we're directly contacting it. Presumably. Some things do, oddly, cross the skin, but presumably we're not getting very much that way. We're much more likely to get a dose of it, on an apple that we don't wash, or, you buy a fruit salad somewhere and they didn't wash it because it doesn't pay for them to put in that kind of work.
Yep.
But a fetus is in a weird kind of amphibious relationship with its mother. And so the point is, the placenta, because this stuff is not, the placenta is not presumably built to be on the lookout for pesticides that the mother has breathed in and taken a little bit into her blood, because that wouldn't have been a feature of the ancestral environment. At least it would have been very uncommon for nature to create such.
Oh, what the hell?
A mother who breathes the stuff in or eats materials that have this stuff on it that wasn't washed, the fetus is in a very sensitive position, because presumably the one thing that would protect it, the placenta, just isn't built for that job in this case. There's no way to
because it hasn't seen it coming.
Because it hasn't seen it coming, right.
So, the story continues.
Oh no.
We have known, researchers have been doing the research that shows that atrazine and several other chemicals, of which I have talked about.
Why would it turn?
Definitely disrupt reproduction and endocrine systems in amphibians, at least. And furthermore, there's a lot of research about the persistence of, for instance, atrazine published in 2011 in the Japanowski et al. Paper called Still Present After All These Years, Persistence of Potential Toxicity Raised Questions About the Use of Atrazine. The abstract reads, as one of the world's most heavily applied herbicides, atrazine is still a controversy. Since it is regularly found in the ground of water,
Where is the box?
Now
I feel energized.
Had suspicions that this compound is due to the high amount applied annually to the world, the soil burden of this compound is considered to be tremendous, representing a potential long-term threat to the environment. The persistence of chemicals such as atrazine has long been underestimated. Do we need to reconsider the environmental risk? So this paper again was published 12 years ago, and here are just a few more things from it. Additionally, recent evidence of endocrine disruption activity of atrazine itself at environmentally relevant concentrations is cause for serious concern. In terms of a precautionary approach, we believe that the further use of atrazine should be halted or greatly curtailed. Atrazine and its metabolites can persist in water and soil for decades. Even more than 18 years after it was banned in Germany, atrazine remains the most abundant pesticide in groundwater samples. I think I have one more. That's it. That's it for that paper. So we know it's disrupting endocrine systems in other vertebrates.
So it stops on its own?
It persists for decades after it has stopped being used in the soil, and is found in seawater, in remote ice. So it is everywhere.
Where is the
and,
food?
Even in, for instance, Europe, which banned it a number of years ago, they still see it in their soil. So, in light of all that, let's go to one of our most trusted resources. Shall we? A slayer, a true slayer of myths and non-content. Uphold with truth, liberty, and anthropology.
Hint of atrazine.
Just a hint of atrazine, because it's got wheat, it's probably got some corn, it's got apples. I don't know if you're allowed to use it on apples, but you're allowed to use it on corn and wheat, so, and they do. Now, I am talking, of course, about the New York Times. Yes. This week, New York Times. This week, the New York Times published yet another hit piece on RK. And I really calls towards Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Why am I here?
Long vaccine skeptic, Mr. Kennedy is leading Kennedy
That's right, you get let them know.
Research on herbicide. Scientists found that it induces particulization of chemical constructions from plants. Evidence exists to indicate that the chemical, typically used in pharmaceutical components, is chemical components of an genetic story. According to the Centers for Disease
You need a shitload of material, dude.
most people
Let's go.
unlike the CDC just wrong or violent. And with regard to the research,
Fire event?
Does not evidence exist to indicate that the compounds that compounds cause the same effect in humans. Well, it's just okay. So I simply did research on Google Scholar for atrazine information defense. I got many thousands of hits. One typical paper. We'll go to the site here in a minute, but I'll post this. One typical paper finds that sure, there are some concerning cancers and technological effects to be associated with atrazine. Yeah, but it's really not that bad. Atrazine is really quick in the environment, and forget it wasn't as strong as it seems. Anyway, signed yours truly, I kid you not, the Society of Chemical Industry. Is putting out this work. Okay, so here it is. This is published in the Pest Management Science. Okay, Pest Management Science, which I don't know if I can zoom in here really well, but you will see that their tagline is "Science meets business." That is literally the tagline of the journal where this piece of garbage research was published. Okay,
what the
so
fuck?
let's go back here for just a minute, Zach, while I find. Oh no, here we go. So here it is. Here is their site, the Society. For whatever I call it. Pest Management Science is the International Journal of Research and Development, Crop Protection, and Pest Control.
Look at that banner.
Look at that banner. Are you interested in receiving this SID? You too can have your crops sprayed with a crop duster, and everyone will be happy and dead in no time.
What? What? I mean, it's sarcastically said. I understand what you're coming from. What?
Everything I've said about insects is true, but it is not relevant to weed. Yeah.
There's plenty of insecticides out there. Most of what we're talking about is atrazine, which is an herbicide. Certainly, again, this is the pest management. The journal is called Pest Management Science. It used to be called. They recently changed the name of the journal to Pest Management Science from Pesticide Science. They just called it that. It was called Pesticide Science, the journal, published by the Society of Chemical Industry, whose tagline is literally "Where business meets science." Or was it "Where science meets business"? I don't remember. Science meets business.
Wait.
So sorry.
So
what are we doing?
It strikes me, I don't know anything about this publication, but based on what you've presented about it, it seems like an analog for the formal fields surrounding grievance studies, right? You've got a bunch of fields that pretend to be doing science and revealing new things that we didn't know about the way humans think.
Son of a bitch.
And it's what I call idea laundering. But here you've got business laundering the dirty details of the compounds that's pumping into the world and their disruptive effect. So the point is, okay, so industry has created sense field or the equivalent in order to make the products that safe.
God, you bug me. Go away.
They literally are creating the drugs in which the people in this country can publish science fiction. It turns out that the conclusions that they need them to come up with in order to keep dumping and pumping this crap into the environment that we wish. And we know that whoever controls the press controls what is published, and in science, whoever controls what is published controls what research is done. Now, therefore, the New York Times' naive, sycophantic, insidious, and disgusting claim that, what did they say exactly? Baseless claims about a connection between gender dysphoria and chemical exposure.
Damn, I almost dropped the cup.
Evidence. Well, there's
I do not want to drop this one.
Because the places that are publishing
skull.
The research that would be relevant here,
You know that saying?
will not publish.
I will drink from your skull.
It's true. I don't find the absolutely 100% clear.
That's literally what I'm doing
research.
right here. What the fuck? Hurry up, load!
It's this connection, but then those people who want to do that research aren't getting funding.
Right.
I mean, it's very much like in, say, 2022, when we're beginning to see a few footprints and a few papers that were finding some problems with the mRNA vaccines for COVID. All of which, to a paper, said, but these vaccines are still the best thing you can do for COVID. It's don't hurt me walls in a different place. It's okay, we still believe what you're telling us, but we did find this one little tiny problem. And that's the kind of research you're going to get this.
And it has an unfortunate echo in a lot of ways to the exact same where people who used to read the New York Times, parents,
what am I doing again?
Some of the breakfast table. Of course.
Nightmare.
At some point you start reading the New York Times and you think, what the fuck is this, right? But back in the day, before the what the fuck is this era, the New York Times would have been expected to be concerned about pesticides in the food supply, in the environment, etc. And the point is that expectation is being disrupted here by a higher priority, right? The corruption of the Democratic Party is being targeted against anything that threatens it. The New York Times will now embrace whatever position undermines the Lieutenant Government is position would be a traditional liberal position. So hold on. The echo is that this sounds like Eric Cooper, who actually helped to delay the release of the vaccine so that Trump
damn it, dude.
Right? The point is, Eric Cooper was so very concerned about people suffering from COVID.
Why the fuck do I need to know that shit? Oh my God.
And you're showing the screen one more time. This is a 2006 article published by a research scientist and a lawyer. European Union bans atrazine while the United States negotiates continued use. So it was banned in 2003. This paper is published in 2006. It begins, atrazine is a common agricultural herbicide with endocrine disruptive activity. They just flatly state it. There is evidence that it interferes with reproduction and development and may
Why would you block the small ass screen that I have that's 12 inches just to tell me so and so found raw material? Who gives a fuck?
Although the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, approved its continued use in October 2003, the same month the nuclear ban authors of this paper, reviewed regulatory procedures and government documents.
Damn it, dude, this is fucking annoying.
Atrazine and Syngenta to influence the U.S. atrazine assessment by submitting flawed scientific data as evidence of no harm. Many of the details of those recommendations continue to be defined from the public, despite EPA regulations and federal health environment laws that requires this decision to be made. One more little piece from this. Despite statutory requirements, the agency advisory committee has been objective to the EPA officials had approximately 50 private meetings with Syngenta regarding access to this. Those of us in the public who continue to think that the people whose job title suggests that they are looking out for us, that they care about public health, that they recognize that their job in public health is actually protecting the public's health as opposed to the profits of corporations, those people who still believe
this is
that
pissing me
need to
the
wake
fuck
up.
off.
This has been going on for a very long time. And for a very long time, there's been no one watching out for what's in your food, what's in your crops, what's in your water, what's in your air. We have the regulatory agencies, but they're doing exactly the opposite of what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, we don't. There's nothing protecting us. We can at least take some steps to protect ourselves. But when you have something that is ostensibly doing the job, that is specifically not doing it, in fact it's doing the inverse of the job, you get the danger of the false sense of security and the full exposure to this.
To students before taking on it's a voluntary act, which is that if you're going to leverage maybe 3 years in the regulation, and therefore you have to take more responsibility for your I think it's relevant here precisely because what I found is that practically, actually the most important issues we here in the weird world, including the US, are living in a land effectively without regulation forever, even when we don't have like the gringo traps, the giant potholes that you might find on the street in Nashville, for instance.
Yeah, so let me lay out a bit of the framework here. You have a system in which lawyers are empowered to find harm, to find causes of action, and to pursue it in a court on behalf of a class or an individual who's been. That can result in a very unpleasant relationship with lawyers because they're constantly looking for opportunity. But the point is that system in which lawyers are empowered to get paid for doing this does do a good job of discovering connections that can be established well enough for a court to see them and to recognize them as justifying a remedy. But we have a system that has been very safe. We have what's called a gringo trap. It's a joke. The joke is if you're in Latin America, sometimes you will find a hole in the sidewalk, often with rebar sticking out of it. Right? And the idea is that, any person who's grown up in such an environment is not on their phone in danger of falling into one of these things.
Man, I hate when I press that fucking button on accident.
But in an environment where you got lawyers looking for causes of action, this is so there is this expectation of safety that is now completely out of phase for people who delayed by this obsession with our safety. you are from subtle things, right? They can shorten your life, they can cause your children to have terrible deformities, and you can't prove the connection, so they don't get dealt with.
Yep.
And
But it's no one's job to deal with those things. The regulatory agencies would have a very difficult, even if they were actually doing what they're supposed to be trying to do, would have a very hard time establishing causality. The politicians who would go after this are going to be long out of office before anything changes. And frankly, it's a big part of the appeal of RFK, which is that he is staunchly pro-human and pro-environment, and has been for a very long time, and is willing to look deep into what long-term trends are and say, you know what? It's not that I'm saying you can't ever put stuff on your crops, or you can't ever vaccinate your children. It's that we deserve to have those processes and products be safety tested before we do so. Why? How did we end up reversing? How did we end up making the default position be, we're going to add anything we want, and we're going to inject anything we want, and we're going to have you take anything we want you to take, and the burden is on you to prove that it's not okay in order to opt out, as opposed to the default assumption is opt out, don't put that on my food, don't put that on my body until you've actually done the safety testing that needs to be done.
so we have the wrong presumption. You also have to establish these things in a slanted academic environment, right? So, and I want to pick up on the concept of opting out because it's really the central one here, right? Let's suppose that you and I, as biologists, look at this and we say, oh, there's no way that's safe. There's no way that's safe. It is too fundamentally disruptive biology that is long-standing, etc. I don't want any part of it. It's not any part of it. I want out.
Kick me out. Fuck you.
What you have to do to sustain
Fuck.
I've marked a spot.
Stuff persists way longer than we think it does. It moves around on animals who don't know that they shouldn't be eating something that was just sprayed. So there is no way to fully opt out at all. You can spend a huge effort and a lot of money reducing your exposure, which we do, right? We do this, and the point is, how effective do we actually? Right. So yes, you can spend right?
And there is a huge push. There's a huge, presumably industry-sponsored push to make fun of people who insist on eating vegan. There's no demonstrated benefit for
with the regulations. Right. But it's never going to be untrue. Right? It's relevant.
No, I understand. We've said this before.
Fuck you?
So, we are regularly asked, what is the explanation? Frankly, I love the many.
I would just say that why is a been asked that question probably less than 5 times.
But the first people who came to the mid mines and the plants and the gold were every day. At that time, the mines was just an unhabitable wild wilderness. Only hopeless losers, criminals, and desperados aiming for wealth would come here to try their luck. Those were wild times. Could old Harrison
all right, but let's just say many, in fact, I think all evolutionary biologists have pondered this question, and it's a wonderful one, which intersects
family and
the concept.
Elderman Snakes, founder of the rattlesnakes, they built a gold rush village out of nothing. You know what people call them, gold rush villagers?
Should be presumed to be
but now, even though the Harrow family and rattlesnakes are still around, Jack is the only one who lives. Giants left in the gold rush village. Yep, it ain't our time no longer. That's a fucking weird, real fucking speech. Yep, it ain't our time no longer. Only of a foot.
So anyway, I came up with a test.
Foot-heartedly cowboys is still hanging on. Did you?
And the test, basically.
Wouldn't it be easier for people just to put an audio system for this, that they can speak it? Because nobody likes to read this, including myself. Even though I enjoy reading.
Missing things that are actually the result.
Did you know that the thing which leaves the deepest impressions in
lead you to the
person's memory and state and taste are out of the lake water of cocktail. First there was a huge gold rush, and then after the eagle took over there was a non-stop ring valley dig on the water here. It's full of heavy metals and it isn't suitable for drinking, but can you just take a little bit to taste that? Okay. Push away the water,
which has a say.
Don't worry, the next ingredient will all be much healthier. Go ahead in the valley of Seth Station and find the cactus for some cactus juice.
We don't know what the sale is for because there are no purposes that we can so we're left with the structure.
I've marked the spot.
It's true that we don't know what it does. One example of something it might do might be a solar panel that allows these animals to warm their blood by turning that sail towards the sun. But again, we can't observe them, so we don't know.
So I'm just grabbing ingredients to make a stupid fucking cocktail. God, are we gonna go into a story mode now? In the days of hardship, yup, story mode. Passed through, standing excellent and stood guard for them. Once the train stopped, it had to climb up that hill and shoot a flare gun. I reckon now my old bones wouldn't make it. Oh my God.
The hypothesis is that if you have a mechanism, if you built into human beings,
it is not an easy, and it looks like the movies. Older men's rattlesnakes were responsible for gathering intelligence and the whole family provided weapons and equipment. The old man Jack would lead his cowboys to an ambush position by the railway in advance. He had endured the beaten sun of the day and took quest to quench their thirst, but cactus when the train would pass, they would charge down and creates a target and return the sack full of gold nuggets and supplies. What do you think of a cowboy's old wife? Those days are long gone. No shit. So why are we even fucking talking about it? Acting as an agent from the mind in all the its worlds. He's become a champion with the rattlesnakes to mostly low-level miners that work together. Ah, fuck you.
At least needs to be tested. At least in principle, be a valid hypothesis. Something like, let's say,
I've marked a spot.
Doesn't provide a mechanism for testing. It's not even a theory. It's not even a hypothesis. Right? It becomes a hypothesis at which it makes a test. So, in this case, there may be better tests. I may come up with something more elegant and easier to accomplish. But I would say the correct test that I spot is, if it is true that selection is actively
fucking kidding me.
It's hard to operationalize it. The prediction that you were making to your hypothesis is that there will be something to be specified upon discovery.
I've marked a spot.
That is producing lower rates of change in those genes than in adjacent, otherwise comparable genes that do something else.
Yeah, I wouldn't say adjacent because one of the things that happens is that
my
they
fucking
do
God,
the
bro.
genome to protect them from experimentation. I would point out, though, in thinking about this morning, this is what I'm really arguing for is the inverse of what I have elsewhere called an explorer mode. Right? Explorer modes are places where evolution looks around design space for solutions in a direct way. This is a place where such experimentation
Hurry up, give me this shit
CDC's
already.
Entry
Give a
in
fuck.
its glossary page. Zach, do you want to show it? Okay, so here is this is on
Don't care.
site, Center for Disease Control, in their glossary. I think I covered it. So the glossary has 3 entries that I'm showing here. Breastfeeding, the practice of feeding an infant or young child breast milk directly from the breast. Also, see chest feeding, nursing. And then
I don't care anymore. Your stories are stupid.
Breast milk is no longer sufficient. Milk produced by the human animal infants and young children. Breast milk and human milk
Okay, what the hell is going on?
interchangeably. And then third is chest feeding.
God
term
damn it, dude, it
used by
fucking
many
ended.
masculine identified trans people to describe the act of feeding their baby from their chest, regardless of whether they have had chest/cap surgery to alter or remove mammary tissue.
That's not even, that's terrible. But that's not even complete, because the story this week was this, I think, this dude who's been on estrogens who's been feeding whatever thing is coming out of his nipples.
Fucking
right. And so anyway, my point about the glossary is that what we've got is the CDC. So I tweeted yesterday that hackers had created the CDC website's wall that they could have put something this absurd on the CDC's page, as an act of, as a prank, as an act of vandalism, but that effectively
incoming transmission.
The CDC, right? Yeah. Now there are a couple things worth extrapolating.
Oh my god, dude, I think I'm irritated because it's 6. Oh yeah.
Weeks ago, we talked about the absurdity with the purpose of not offending such people. You're used to talking about biological females feeding infants with female breasts, and now you're talking about breast food. Right?
And that's what's in the glossary.
Because the glossary is opening the door to whatever it is that is being done.
Okay, we're on a path. I'm gonna finish this and log off for a bit and come back later. Server shot. You got fucking speed.
Fundamentally, whether it is basically memory
fucked up.
is not, right? We've talked about the logic of why that is, right? That's not a political statement. That is a biological fact. Okay? So what we're talking about here is a case in which there might be an argument that breast is not. Let's take the case of a female male trans person who has an accident, right? Now, that male to male trans person is liable to be on sex distorting hormones. So there is a question about whether the disruption of the baby actually reverses the normal logic. That's very pretty aggressive.
I mean, this is the thing. Fix some real ratio equivalent to fixing college. Talking about someone who has to feed their baby from their belly. If they can do that, it's because they are gesting. That's They've got two kinds of effective hormones. I've said this before, and it's much more complicated, but somehow even this level of different kinds of effects is missing from all of the trans items.
That's cool.
Activation effects of testosterone are those that have an effect in the moment and stop being on testosterone. These effects will organization effects that
that kind of.
Better, but still friendly should be created under although you should at least have testosterone. What is having been on testosterone? What are the effects of that going to be? And once you're not pregnant anymore, presumably you're just allowed to go back on it, and then you're feeding it directly to your kid. So
this is the point I want to get. The most fundamental thing in our book, we talk about what it is. The most fundamental kind of let's say that suck it up and deal with the dysphoria, and I'm going to live as a female, do right by my husband, or point is, what do you want? And
that baby did nothing wrong.
That baby did nothing wrong. They have been harmed by a society that has rules against people gratifying their sexual ambition. Right? Very important. For a reason. Right? And then we have somebody engaged in some kind of pantomime, a man appearing to nurse a baby.
Wow.
With no thought to what the impact on that baby will be, not only of the behavior itself, but of the fact of having been observed in this person's self-gratification.
God, dude, load!
It's the reveal that there's no parent. The parenting needs to have a selflessness and recognition that it's needed. Child and you have to prioritize that. And instead, what we're doing is reveling in narcissism. Reveling is it's just not the way the reality works or society is supposed to work. It isn't working, but it's always in the
So I want to connect the two topics. There's a behavior. So weeks ago, literally weeks ago, we were discussing sort of chest feeding for somebody who transitions it is a tiny fraction of the absurdity of
Fucking hate depending on other motherfuckers, dude.
Breastfeeding, even if they're looking at the breast, because of some hormone discharge. They can have a discharge, but the point is that ain't feeding. My point is, once you carve out the idea that I used to say breastfeeding, but that's disrespectful to some fraction of the population. It's not chest feeding. You do not to disrespect certain people. Oh, you're calling it chest feeding? Hey, guess who else has a chest? Right? Now you've got some dude looking at the breast, right? Photographing himself. And the point is, oh, well, you said you're okay with chest feeding. How is this not chest feeding? People born female who want to nurse children and don't want to have it called breastfeeding because it's disrespectful, and now you got dudes doing it. You got your foot in the door, and then your thing is wide open. Here's the connection to the other. The GMO industry Monsanto in particular, created a market for itself with Roundup Ready crops, right? Roundup Ready crops are crops that have been engineered to tolerate
Oh yeah, so I was gonna finish this thing.
that
Go eat.
weeds cannot tolerate, right? That's the technology. That technology involves spraying this stuff early in the life cycle of crops.
Yep.
Right? That gives, it's not safe, but it gives a lot of time for the thing to degrade in the sun. It gives a lot of time for it to be washed off the plant so that at the point that you eat, if you spray it on the plant rubs from the soil, gets a jump on the weeds, and then it doesn't, once it's a mature plant, it doesn't need that jump on the weeds, so you're not spraying it late. And then, a cucumber emerges from the ground.
Where is he?
Right, the point is, how much of that herbicide does the cucumber have? Some. It shouldn't. It's bad. But it's a tiny fraction of what would happen if you sprayed it on the cucumber. Now here's the point. Roundup Ready crops got GMOs through the door, and the particular Roundup compound into the agricultural space. At which point, it was discovered that it could be used as a desiccant, and you could spray it on wheat. When do you do that? Oh, at the end, after the wheat is dead, right? So that it doesn't get mold. You keep it dry by spraying Roundup. Oh, wait. You just sprayed it on something wheat. It's the opposite of the cucumber. The cucumber didn't get sprayed because the plant was early in the life cycle when you did the spraying, and now you're spraying it on something we're actually going to grind up and turn into loaves of bread, right? Who said that was safe? The point is, in the mine, you kick the door open with Roundup.
We're creating, among many other disabilities, the ability to drown. Is there anything?
What is it with this fucking server, dude? Oh my fucking god. Fucking goodness.
We're also spreading across our landscape, into our soils, into our water. We can't abate it. And it always takes a evidence that could
bad version. You're not the best warrior in that, but you are the most courageous.
This is a basic failure of our educational system, and it comes at different levels. But you meet people all the time. I wasn't good at biology. Now I know.
Oh my god.
is that people do not, they are denied the
Oh
benefit of understanding
my God.
what's going on. Now, you're a walking communicator and of other miracles, and you in order to appreciate them.
Oh my God. Ah, fuck
Understanding that
this
miracle
shit.
without a miracle, right? So
What a
people are denied
fucking
that
lie,
ability
dude. What
because
the
it's tragic. But it is mentally crippling because you do not intuit the degree to which your body is capable of dealing with all of these insults. But the cost of the insults is massive. And, you know, again, back to the idea of what happens if you stand in an airport and just watch people walk by and ask yourself how healthy
Christ.
you are, right? How many people have to pass by before I see
Not only
somebody
is it
if actual
laggy, it's
person is just
fucking slow and loading, and there's constant loading.
you know, we're
I'm through with
paying
this
a
game
huge
already. Fuck
price
this
for
shit.
things that we don't
Look at that.
see in the New York Times.
What the fuck do I have? Like 1 gigabyte?
Companions in what used to be called journalism are still being seen.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
That's what they're okay, why aren't you interested in the right? Precisely.
Incoming transmission.
Wow.
Incoming transmission.
There is very little evidence for any one particular thing that has changed the 20th century.
I'm irritated with this fucking game. See you guys later.